Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to open Firefox. And I will give you both of these links in the description below. So the first link is going to be VMware Player. And you're going to click download and save file. And the second link is going to be the OS X operating system. Now when you go to this link, it's going to say, whoops, there was a problem. Just click download and click download anyway. And as you see, this is a RAR file. You will need WinRAR, and I will put this, the program WinRAR in the description so you could download it. It's to unrar, like unzipping a file. I will put that in the description for you. So just click OK to save. And this file is about 6.6 gigs. Depending on your internet speed, you may download it quick or it may be slower. But let that download, and while that's downloading, go ahead and run the VMware Player. You're going to click yes and click next, accept. You do want to install the enhanced keyboard driver. And I turn off help improve, just leave the updates checked. And depending if you want a desktop icon or start menu icon, click next and then install. Okay, and once this finishes, click Finish. And then we're going to double click VMware Workstation. Now, you may have a pop-up that comes up that says, oh, here it is, just skip this version. And you may have a pop-up, another one that comes up saying to put in your email address. Go ahead and put in your email if you'd like, or you could put in any email you want, and it will let you go to this, this step here. Okay, so our download has completed. So we're going to open Firefox and click on this file, the RAR file. Now you're going to click Extract To. Now when you do this, you'll want to make a folder somewhere where you're going to keep the operating system running from. And I put mine on the C drive. So if you open your folder here and you go to your local C drive, we can right click, new folder, and I'm going to name it OS X. Now, when we go here, Extract To, we're going to expand the C drive and click on OS X and click OK. Okay, so once this is completed, you're going to click on Start and you're going to type Folder. And you will see something here that says Show Hidden Files and Folders. And yours may open up on the General tab. Click View, and you will see this radio button, Show Hidden Files and Folders. Click that and click Apply. And when we're all done, you can go back in here and click that radio button if you don't want to see hidden files and folders. We're going to need this later in the video, and I'll show you when. So go ahead and click OK. And we can close WinRAR, and we can close Firefox. Okay, so from here, you're going to open up the system folder, and you're going to go into the OS X folder and click on Unlocker and click on Unlocker 204. And it's going to look like nothing happened, but there's two folders named Unlocker 204, so click it again. And in here, you're going to see win-install.cmd. Now I have the option showing extensions of known file types. If you don't see the .cmd, over here on the right, you will see the type says Windows Command Script. Just click on the one that says Windows Install. But when you click it, you're going to right click and say Run as Administrator. You'll get this pop-up. Click Yes. You will see the command window open, run some script, and it will close. So once you're done there, you can close this window. You're going to go back to your VMware workstation. You're going to click Open a Virtual Machine. And if it didn't open here automatically, you're going to go to your C drive. You're going to click on OS X folder. And then once in here, you will see a VMX file. So from here, you're going to click open. And before you start this virtual machine, you're going to click edit virtual machine settings. Now on here, yours will have all the same settings because it's a pre-built VMDK file. You can change this. You can lower the memory. If you only have 8 gigs of memory, you can lower it to 4. You can take down the processor to 2 cores if you want, but I'm going to leave all of this stock. So click OK, and then play virtual machine. Now you'll get this pop-up. Just click no, because if you click yes, it's going to pop up every single time. Just click no. And you can close this warning down here at the bottom right. Now this is going to take a second to boot up for the first time, so I'm going to fast forward this process. Okay, so once you get here, you're going to click in the window once, so you get the black mouse of the Mac. And notice the mouse, if you go outside the window, sticks. We're going to fix that during this beginning install process here. We will install the VMware tools. So if your mouse comes out of this and you have multi-monitors, it doesn't do this. And it'll work much smoother. So click continue. Continue. Don't transfer. Continue. Don't use. And now here you're going to want to sign in with your Apple ID. Don't skip this step, because if you want to log in later, you're going to run into some issues where it won't work logging into iCloud, so do it now. Click continue. You can allow if you want. I clicked not now. Click agree. Agree. Now, I don't like signing into an iCloud account. I like a account on my computer itself, a local account. So uncheck this. And here is the pop-up. Now you may get this pop-up earlier on in the process. Click install tools, and then you can click the X. And once we get to the desktop, I will show you how to install the tools. So from here, you can change your account name and put in a password. And click continue. And if your mouse seems a little jumpy when you're moving around, don't worry about it. We're going to fix that. Okay, you can set up your keychain now if you want. I'm going to click set up later. And do not now for the iCloud drive. And don't upgrade. And then you could type in your closest city. Okay, click continue. And I uncheck both these. Click continue. Okay, so now we're at the desktop. And what we're going to do is click this button up here, the full screen button. It says enter full screen mode. The reason we're going to do this is when we click this, it's going to add a line of code inside the VMware Workstation Preferences INI file. And we're going to get rid of there's going to be a blue bar when we're fully done at the top, kind of like a remote Windows bar to get out of the full screen. You can minimize that bar, but what happens is there's a little blue line at the top, and I hate that being there. And if my mouse goes to the top bar, it keeps popping up. So click on the full screen, and it's going to be a little window. So you're going to press Control-Alt together, and you're going to end up with another pointer here, and then you're going to press Control-Alt and Enter all at the same time, and it'll take you back out of the window. The reason we did that, it adds that line of code in there, and when we reboot with VMware Tools, we will be able to edit that line of code, so when we go full screen, that bar does not show across the top. So now you're going to double click on VMware Tools, and click Install VMware Tools. Click Continue, press Enter, and continue installation. And when we reboot, we will have to reboot this virtual operating system another 2 times to fully set up correctly. When we do that, you may get pop-ups at the bottom that say upgrade VMware tools. Go ahead and click upgrade. You will have this VMware tools drive pop up again on the desktop. Do the same process to update, and you may have one extra update that comes through. And you can do the same process over again. So once we're here, we're going to click restart. And while this restarts, we're going to let it fully boot up. And once it's booted up, we're going to shut it down and then go edit the files so iCloud works and the full screen mode works without that blue bar at the top. Okay, so now we're back at the login screen, so go ahead and log in. Now if you notice, if we take the mouse out,